Yes, I think I identified a gap which I believe was in the market. There's brands that I love, um, but I think the issue that I found earlier on, and the issue which I believe we resolve still to this date, is you either have to make a compromise, one of either way, within specifically within in streetwear in particular, and fast fashion, that kind of area of fashion, is you either have to compromise price or quality. In my opinion, you can't, but you couldn't get something in between, and that was where I was struggling with finding clothes that were of a good quality that were at an affordable price. It was either one or the other. If you wanted quality clothes, they came at a price, which is fair enough. But for, people like me, for the everyday person, you don't want to spend 60, 70, 80 quid on a hoodie. You don't want to spend 50, 60 pounds on a t-shirt. And for companies out there that do offer t-shirts at, lower price points, the quality, you don't get the quality with those. You get something that is, in my opinion, cheaply made, something that isn't bound to last long. And personally, I don't think, clothes, something we wear every day. It's an area which you can express yourself through fashion, through what you wear. You want to feel comfortable in what you wear, and you want something that's going to last. But you don't want to pay. You shouldn't have to pay a large sum to be able to express yourself in that way. And that's the gap that I believed that I could look to solve, and hence why 77 Threads was created. And there was a lot of effort, there was a lot of time, sweat, tears, money that went into it, into making sure that we got it right. I didn't want to, like I said, just create a brand, create some, cheap tees, stick a branding on it and sell it. That isn't what it was about. It was about creating something that was quality made, but represented a culture, but also that something that people could relate to and people could afford. That was the main thing. Get working, studying, through that kind of route. Like a lot of people, you don't have 50, 60 quid, 80, 90 quid to go and chuck away on a t-shirt or a hoodie, but you want to express yourself. You want to wear something quality. You want to wear something that represents you as an individual. So that's really where the idea came from, and that's where the brand and where we fit in the market, because fashion in particular is so saturated and so overcrowded, specifically in the cool streetwear kind of space, that kind of street style, young fashion brands are popping up. Every day there's a new brand that is popping up, and it's so easy to do so nowadays with Instagram, with print on demand services. It's really, really easy to be able to create a logo, stick it on a t-shirt and sell it. And so it was important that we didn't just become one of those brands, and we did it properly. We created a brand properly that actually meant something and wasn't just a logo on a t-shirt at the end of the day.